Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how. Okay, wait. It's time. Whoa! Let's do this. Weird, creepy, uneasy. These are some words that describe how people seem to feel about liminal spaces. Every time I watch a video about them, whether it be the back rooms or the pool rooms, the outcome tends to be the same. This is uncomfortable, scary, and it gives me strange feelings that I don't really want. People have made games of these places, often including monsters or a creep factor. It's seen as something in pretty much the opposite way that I see it. And after watching this video with these monsters in the pool rooms, I decided it was time to take action and tell you how I personally feel. Some people may tell you that an aspect of liminal spaces and examples like it may give one a sense of comfort or nostalgia, like a dream of a memory that's lost to a past life, pieces of it forming in one's mind like a fuzzy bubble dimension. You're floating in it. It's warm, soft, and full of pastel colors and glowing orbs. What is this place? Surely it can't be a bad place. And that is what I made this document to tell you about. Now, the main reason I took so long to create this is because I'm not sure how to explain how the subject makes me feel. Just like everyone else under this umbrella, it confuses and confounds me as well. But unlike most people, it's not a horror game. It's not a hell space or any sort of confusing nightmare. No, it's the complete opposite. I'll do my best to explain. I have these images in my mind that feel like that dream of patchy memories. I have ponders of a life I probably never had growing up. Yet, these dreamlike memories bring me comfort and pure happiness. Certain smells, songs, and moments like the sun-dappled light through the leaves of trees, how the sky glows at night in the winter. The subject of liminal spaces and subjects like it are as close to an answer to this ponder that I have, and seeing it being turned into a nightmare full of monsters and hell bothers me. I've grown emotionally attached to these spaces. A playground, an indoor playground. These little rooms full of nostalgic things that are meant to keep children in for a brief period of time. Even the abandoned malls and the dark hallways don't feel scary to me. I see these images and I get a sense of positive feelings. They confuse me and make me ponder, and I love it. I float in these dreams, not having to worry about any mortal problem I have in real life. It's paradise. My paradise. However, one piece of this subject stands out more than every other one, and that's the pool rooms. For reasons I'll never figure out, the pool rooms give me the strongest emotions, all comforting and positive. Add water slides, especially transparent ones, and all sorts of nostalgic kiddie water playground equipment, and even such that don't exist in real life. Add giant windows and sun shining through, dappled light covering the slides as the shadows contrast against the water. And of course, have nobody there. It's empty. The only person in that indoor water park is me. Does adding all of this ruin the liminal aspect? Not to me, because I dream of this place. Well, I used to. And these dreams feel like my own little spot in my version of heaven. Dreamcore, basically. Dreamcore and liminal spaces are similar, I guess, in a way. Hard to explain, but let's continue. I like to think that the ball pits that kids disappear into have secret portals that lead somewhere like paradise. This is an example of how I feel about this stuff. None of that bullshit scary, the ball pit swallowed them and they died kind of deal. No, I want to think of it as the opposite. The ball pit leads the kid into a dreamlike world where they can float in a warm realm of fuzzy bubbles as their favorite songs play in the air. These are the chosen children, the ones who ended up there for a reason. I should make a story about it. I love it so much. Back to the pool rooms. I love the water slides and the nostalgic vibe that surrounds it. But add the monsters and the creep factor, and I just sit there and sigh. These monsters don't really scare me. I kind of just see them as a nuisance, like a dog non-stop barking in my neighbor's yard when I'm trying to sleep. It pretty much just ruins it for me. This isn't how I see the pool rooms. This isn't how I see liminal spaces. This isn't how I feel about any of it. The scent of orange soap, whether it be shampoo or laundry detergent, the glowing darkness inside of a water slide, the musty smell and the lukewarm sensation. This and many more aspects that I can't explain have shown up in these dreams. They have shown up in my mind as I ponder the nostalgia that never happened in my real life. Nothing about it is bad or scary. Sitting in this large pool room feels like a warm, fuzzy dream. You think maybe it's a trap. Maybe it's created by a demon who's trying to lull me into a false sense of security, but no. These scenes from my dreams and otherworldly memories have been pretty much put out into the world, and seeing it makes me realize that I'm not the only one who has these unexplainable feelings. Now, if only these unexplainable feelings weren't overshadowed by the fact that people love to make everything scary or bad. Another confusing example that seems so normal. I picture myself as 10 to 11 years old. The dappled sunshine through the trees hits my clothes. I'm sitting under that tree as a fuzzy breeze flows through my hair. I sit and watch the scenery. The birds are chirping. The clouds form shapes. All is bliss. A song that reminds me of this memory plays in the air. This is not a liminal space moment, but to me, it's similar. I don't know how, since it seems totally normal, but the feeling I get from it is not. If only I could explain it. But since I can't, I'm going to move on. On the subject of dreams, I'm going to go into something a bit controversial, but there's a reason for it. AI images. Now, we all know what AI images are, and all that crap about how they steal art and shit, which is true, and I agree. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm talking about is how so many of these images look so much like my dreams. It's insane. Every time I see a picture created by AI like this, or that, I recognize it. As if the place in the image is somewhere I've been in my dreams. The similarities are uncanny, and it feels like home to me. I wanted to bring this up because I find it fascinating and familiar. I do wonder if anyone else feels like this towards certain AI images as well. It's very similar to how I feel about the whole liminal space thing, nostalgia core, Dreamcore, weirdcore especially. These children's playgrounds give me these warm fuzzy feelings that I adore so much. I also dream of them. It all feels like a past life memory, but it's so real, so within my reach that I could fall into a portal and stay there for as long as I want. Every image I show here resonates with me in ways that I can't explain, but none of them are negative in any way. These places make me happy, bring me comfort, and all around leaves me wondering, why in the world does everyone else associate it with horror or nightmares? Sure, I can see it, I get it, but I need people to see the other side of it, the side that I see. And I hope that I was able to bring it out, even though I just can't put it into words. Even the spaces that look creepy, I want to be there. The indoor playgrounds in FNAF Security Breach and Poppy's Playtime, I want to be there. Without all the scary shit, without the creatures or the creep factor. Just me in this dimly lit place having it all to myself. I want to see this all in a different light. I want to see my dreams and unexplainable memories brought to life, and it can't truly be brought to life in the way people had manifested it. Games like Bully's Basics gives me an interesting sense of that same unreal nostalgia. In games like FNAF and Poppy's Playtime, I see the potential for it to be just like those memory dreams. It's always horror. Why does it always have to be horror? I guess it's popular, but why mix it with kidcore and dreamcore like this? It just takes away the thing I love about these places. Yellow rooms at McDonald's playground, darkened rooms full of water park things, these playgrounds, these small spaces with painted walls. These liminal and nostalgic spaces. I want to be there. I love it there. I need to know that I'm not the only one who sees all of this as something positive, as a fuzzy, wonderful dream. I simply can't be the only one. Well, that is all for now. I might make a part 2 if I can think about it more. Anyway, I don't make videos like this, but this is definitely something I want to do. I'll see you on the flip side. Candace, out.